Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 2. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 2 of my Mortal Empire's Durthu campaign on the brand new Wood Elves update / rework. In today's episode, we're going to continue our conquest of Ulthuan to try and take more territories on the inner circle. We want to try and push for the Unicorn Gate, the Phoenix Gate in today's episode. The challenge of this series is to get Durthu the Sword of Khaine and take Lothern. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series, where you'd like me to expand and conquer, and if you don't like myself or Warhammer 2 for whatever reason, feel free to leave a dislike. Gotta say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me a copy of the patch and making this Let's Play possible. So a huge thank you to them and to their community team. So I recommend going watching the last video actually, if you want to have an in-depth look at the deep wood mechanics and the tech tree, because I went through a lot of that in the start of the last video. So Saffery has declared war upon me. That's not good. Okay, now they've pushed an army up. Well, we'll go push over and deal with that. They are in a force march, so we might be able to auto-resolve it. But as we're conquering Avalorn, we have a minus 50%, I believe, to high elf factions. So that's not good. So we'll quickly get rid of that. But they are starting to gang up upon Durthu. But I'm going to be doing daily episodes of this short campaign until I can upload videos on the new DLC. So stay tuned for Warhammer 2 content coming out on the channel over the coming weeks and months.
By Sigma's will. No, sir.
Okay, 20 turns in now. We have Avalorn fully under our control. We've probably got enough money to bring in another army. The Talon of Kurnos. That's exactly what we want. We're probably going to get a Glade Lord male.
The malevolent nature of the tree spirits who lead your forces is accentuated by their accompanying spites. These mischievous nature spirits grant benefits and abilities to the ancient tree men whose cracks and
I think we're going to have to rename you. Give you a different name to that, but we're already minus 202. Yeah, we'll see if how we go. We might be able to have the economy for him. Right, let's give him a good old name that's easy for me to pronounce. Let's call him Legolas. We'll bring him in. He can be our wood elf. Okay, so Saffery's hit me at the Tor there. That's annoying. Might be a little bit back and forth in this territory. We want to try and push towards the Phoenix Gate if we can. We could actually retake it. You know what? Seeing as they just took it, we've been detoured there. That's annoying. Alright, we'll encircle it. And we'll bring up Legolas and his army and those additional
Unwise. What do you need?
reinforcements just to give us slightly a little bit more infantry. And we'll fight this one against Saffery. We've been fighting a lot of high elves in the last episode as well, if you want to go check that out. So if we go with Lightning Strike, which we just got, it doesn't negate the garrison inside. No matter, let's fight this one on the field here today. So Saffery's pushed up there, mostly spears, nothing too crazy. Lothern Seaguard might be a little bit of a problem, but that's alright. Yeah, so if you want to see the tech, you want to see how the deep wood mechanic works, I do recommend going and checking it out. We will have more gameplay of us using the deep wood eventually, but we're sort of thick and committed to the conquest of the Northern Donut. We'll risk the 8. We'll take the 16. Because I think it takes... yeah, it's a 10-turn cooldown, so you can't sort of ping around the world and sack it as you please. So we'll make a front line here. We could push the secondary one further up, just to get the range on them. Okay, let's move the Treek in there. Durthu. Yes, let's make this slightly a little bit nicer. We want to be closer up because we want to try and put the pressure on Saffery. Alright, so we've got an open field battle. Let's get stuck into them. Quickly move up and close the distance. They aren't at full health because they did actually take the settlement, so... Alright. Let's get them there, and we've got more reinforcements coming in as well. The range on these aren't the best. Alright, move you up there. Because we haven't got... Well, apart from Legolas's army, he has the buff to Kurnos. I would like, eventually, to get some agents that have that trait. Because a 10% buff to range is quite... good and necessary. I also want to try and get some healing wizards eventually as well. We'll drop that down, we'll put the pressure on them. And we're starting to trade. So they've only got probably 5 units at the back. We do have skirmish supremacy on them. We are already putting the pump on them. And our units are slowly but surely getting better as well. With silver and bronze chevrons. Put that there. Okay. But this is the thing, if we want to try and push up and take the Phoenix Gate and stuff, and the Unicorn Gate, which have large garrisons, we got to be careful because we're at war with so many people now. We are just getting ganged up upon. We did have an event to retreat, but I want to continue on with the challenge of the series because we want to continue to go north so that we can have a battle, or even might even try and go to the Shrine of Khaine. But our wee little saplings are doing well. Let's push Durthu and get into it. Yeah, but luckily for me, the more difficult fights we've had is against legendary lords. Saffery pushing up here without a general, a legendary lord that is. Ain't gonna cut it. Get out of here with that type of stuff. Right. Let's speed things up and try and run down as many of them as possible. Yeah, so we've got no healing buffs because this would be the perfect ideal time to actually heal our units. Not a bad shot there. Might as well use the last of our Winds of Magic reserve. So once, ideally, we set up a secure and safe woodland kingdom in Avalorn, already the forest is starting to take over neighbouring territory. I would like to use the Deepwood again at some point and travel around the world, so let me know where you would like me to go. We could go to Lustria, we could go to one of the new zones near Karak 8 Peaks, that'd be quite cool. Could go north to the Dark Elf territory. There are some areas that I can't go to, but yeah, let me know. Probably causing a little bit of friendly fire there. Try and pull you out a bit. That's good. But victory. We've destroyed an invading Saffery host. And we'll take the dub. Decisive victory. That's what I thought. We took minimal losses. 1.7k we had. Only lost about 300. They had 1.3. So there wasn't too much of a difference. It's just quality over quality over quantity, really, I guess. They had slightly better units, but not overly too much. Looking at the casualties sustained and inflicted, Way Watchers and Glade Guard doing the work. But actually, my infantry did alright. My Dryads, 138, 128. 205 on one as well, yeah. Durthu and our wizard got carried a little bit slightly. But The Saffery host is no more. We might actually need to put the pressure on them. We might actually push further south, actually. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Because we could push back up towards the Phoenix Gate. Now that we've sort of delayed them a bit, but... You sort of want to push on the initiative sometimes, you know what I mean? When you sort of pummel a neighbouring faction, you don't want them to recruit back up.
Proud son of Avalorn.
Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. Calador's been destroyed. Oh, poor Imric. He usually gets murked in this. Oh, sort of Khaine claimed. All by the Dark Elves. Okay, so they're bringing it further down. Right, so we've got a couple of options here. I'm going to push up to the Phoenix Gate because they're moving another army in.
Lord of the Glade.
And we'll try and get rid of that. Yeah, Tor Finu.
Can I offer assistance?
Yeah, we can't actually get to that. I thought, like, it's a cliff. We might be able to go get that pirate treasure, but not. Alright, let's push our additional reinforcements up to the Phoenix Gate. We'll deal with this army here. And probably try and take the... Yeah, the Durthu actually hold it. And we could even bait that army that has the Sword of Khaine down. That might be ideal. Okay, yeah, let's just try and move those in because I got a buff. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. So, the High Elf army went in to Sept. We're going to attack. Oh, they've now fled. Okay, but the Dark Elves are here now at the Phoenix Gate. Surely I'd be able to lightning strike that, or are they inside? Oh no, they force marched inside. Oh, that's annoying. Right, let's check a quick save. I don't know if we'd be able to take that. Look how many dark shards and stuff they've got there. So what we'll do is we'll end the turn and continue. We'll siege them out. If they attack me, we'll get better odds. Because I don't want to have an offensive siege. But they are on force march. The Phoenix Gate is kind of tough to take though. Oh, they've attacked us anyway, so we'll take that. We'll fight them on the open field. Which probably makes things more difficult for the Sword of Khaine because they can just rip through our front lines. Map-wise, there's two funnels that we could use. Oh, I just bumped my mic there. My apologies. Yeah, okay. This is going to be a tough one. But anyway, I'm excited. Our first battle against the Durthu, the Dark Elves. We're fighting the Scourge of Khaine against an army with the Sword of Khaine for the Battle of the Phoenix Gate. Hopefully Durthu can get it. And Durthu with the Sword of Khaine is quite frankly insane. Especially with the buffs. So let's push up here. We do have a reinforcing army coming from our right. So what we'll do, we'll slightly make our right flank weaker. So move my archers here. Move Durthu there. Move you here. Sweet. So 18 Winds of Magic we got. And that's the first army there. But let's have a look. Glade Guard, Way Watchers, Durthu, ready to get the sword for the blood of Khaine. And there's the Durthu host. We've been fighting a lot of high elves in this episode in the last, so we can mix things up a bit. Okay, so my reinforcements are coming a little bit further away. Quickly now, double time. We need to secure this right flank and move in our additional archers as well. Now, they're uphill, which will take a little while to get there. I think we'll hold our position. We could rush that army, but we might just move our archers up there eventually once they get in range. They do have the Sword of Khaine, that army, so we've got to be careful out, because the garrison army is now coming in with the cold ones and the dark shards. Well, this is the reinforcing army. Yeah, I'm kind of lucky that I didn't actually siege the Phoenix Gate, because if there were anything like the sieges we had to deal with against the dwarves encounter Knorn, Even for Avalorn, where we had to siege it. The arrow towers just rip through us woodland boys. Okay, so they're moving up a unit here. We'll just try and get all our archers that are on this right flank to focus their firepower on them. Yeah, try and get those dark shards with shields done. Even put some pressure on them there as well. We might even be able to just like completely rout this unit. Oh my god, those poor dark shards are just getting pummeled. Okay. Yeah, continue it up. Make sure they don't come back. 50-50. But now we've opened ourselves up to attacks from the Dark Elves. Because we want to try and get all of the border territory in and around sort of the healing zone of Avalorn. Okay. Let's move you slightly up so we can get in range, because they just seem to be sitting back slightly a little bit passive. Which is completely understandable. They want to rally up with their reinforcing units. And they'll probably try and hit me. Just push the pressure on them. Don't get too close to those Cold One Knights coming in. Great shot there. Woodland Wizard. Right, pull back here. Glade Guard, you're getting a little bit too close over the bridge there for my liking. Yeah, they might even put like a massive charge on my right flank here. Oh no! There's the Sword of Khaine, and there's not too much we can do about that. Pretty decent deployment. Charge in with the cold ones, break the front line and push them back. 3 units have been completely wiped out. 4. So that was basically it. He's not going to be able to use it probably for the rest of this battle. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, so they're going to try and swarm that right line. And now with the deployment of the Sword of Khaine, the balance of power has swung back in their favour. And now they're throwing everything they've got there. Come on, let's put the pressure on them. Only moving a couple on this other side. We might have to countercharge and move Durthu. Yeah, they're throwing everything on this right flank. This is where the battle for the Phoenix Gate is going to take place. It's make or break. For the Woodland Realm. For Avalorn. Yeah, so we could probably hit you there, hit you there, swing slightly there and you there. We might even be able to just like completely decimate that left side. But now they're bunching up. This is where we're going to excel. Perfect. That was actually a bit of a miscast. That was further back, which is a shame. Right, Durthu needs to get stuck in. Our reinforcements have arrived here now. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Even though they were slightly delayed in, they're probably going to be able to occupy a higher point on the hill there and get their shots down. Durthu might have a struggle fighting just a random generated Dark Elf Lord in 1v1, but I think he should be alright. It just sort of depends with the Scourge of Khaine. If we can get rid of them earlier, the better. The longer we leave them alive, they have an opportunity to confederate with either... It's mostly Malekith and Morathi from what I've seen confederate them. I don't think I've seen Hellebrand do it. Okay, so now they've got their buff, so we're going to have a problem here. Because they've taken a decent amount of casualties. It's a good sign when they get that purple buff, but not so much because it can really swing the tide of battle massively. Most of my infantry He's in a full retreat. Yeah, get back in there, Durthu. You can't be hanging around here with your hands in... let's say pants, or your hands in a willow, or... I don't know. A gum tree. If you don't get your act together, we're going to turn you into a cabinet. Okay, so we just need to try and skirmish them out. We have skirmisher supremacy, so let's keep the pressure on them. Okay, on this left side, I thought we'd be doing better. I thought we'd be able to quickly wrap up and then pivot and get our reinforcements. But this is going to be a close one. I knew the auto resolve said it, but far out. The Druki always give you a run for their money. Okay, now you're back in. Good. We need more of this. Perfect. Still not favoured to win. Still 70-30. We need Durthu and stuff to carry us. Go, yeah, go the crown there. Okay, those dark shards are hitting us with impunity, so you need to push up. Let's just try and reorganise this front line slightly. Their buff's gone now. We've managed to withstand through it. And as you can see, it's swung back to 50-50. I forget it's sort of burnt out, but we've actually managed to pull through. My infantry's just getting decimated, but to be fair, we're still fighting with tier 1. Arguably, I don't know. It's a little bit different calling like Warhammer units like tier 1 trash spear, like trash tier, trash spear units and stuff. Because some, depending on the faction, tier 1 units can be like viable for the late game, depending on how you spec them. Right, they're now in a full retreat on the right flank. They're now pushing on. I think we've got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Alright, hit those spearmen pushing up there. Yeah. A 1v1 Durthu is gonna struggle, but maybe just trying to wipe the entire enemy's host instead of fighting him in one-on-one, because I have a feeling he could get smacked. Alright, come on Durthu, keep the pressure up. He's absolutely bloody there now. I wonder if there's like a mod where like if he picks up the sword of Khaine, he slowly gets like corrupted by the chaos gods and sort of just like rots and withers away a little bit. That'd be kind of cool. Turns like all red and black and burnt bark. But it looks like we're going to be able to be successful here today, and importantly claim the sword of Khaine for the Wood Elves. We're not going to be able to hold it for too long because the public order's insane, but we'll be able to have a little bit of fun with it for a couple of turns. It might even help us out massively in auto resolve. We're actually doing alright here because we're not fighting him in combat. He's just getting pinned down there. Durthu's still pushing up. He's really come into the final third of this battle. The enemy lord is wounded, and we have victory here today. Sweet as. Not going to be doing an hour-long part here today, just a half an hour one. We'll try and make the rest of this series half an hour daily episodes. So we're outnumbered by 300. We've managed to pull a good result there. Man, that was a little bit back and forth. Looked a little bit hairy in some points, but we were able to pull through. Try and get Durthu to run down the last of them. It's a shame we lost those Wild Riders in an auto resolve. In the last episode, we could have used them there to run things down, but it's alright. Pyrrhic victory. Really? Lost 1,000. Yeah, I guess so. 1,000 left. They lost 1.6. We traded quite well. But we'll claim the dub. We'll claim the win. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to push upon the Phoenix Gate, though. Maybe. We might be able to take it. Because most of the garrison probably survived. That's the thing. We'll see how we go. Or we might just automatically take it. I don't know. It might actually be annoying and not let us take it. We'll see how we go. You never know with a Pyrrhic because... yeah, they've got 600 remaining. We've only got 800. We'll see how we go. They attacked us as well, so it wasn't technically a siege. 3.8k, we'll take that. We'll take on the 10% captives as well. The sword calls to you. Keep it. We shall. Another forest encounter there we can look at. Okay, so there it is. The Sword of Khaine. 400 armored, 25 melee attack. Crikey. I can't wait to use it on the open field. Right. Phoenix Gate. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. We should be able to take that. Still another Pyrrhic. I knew it was going to be a close one. But the Phoenix Gate is now under woodland occupation. And the forest is growing and coming back. We'll allow Legolas to push up here and add those additional reinforcements. We'll probably have to swing him further back down to Avalorn to get more recruits. The Phoenix Gate is under our control. We eventually want to get the Unicorn. I wouldn't actually mind making peace with the Durthu now. I have no ambition of pushing too far north now that we've got the sword. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. Turn 28, we're going to push against Saffery. We started off against them. And now with the Sword of Khaine, Durthu is going insane. I like the rhyme of it. Another Pyrrhic. We could raise it actually. Yeah. Because I don't really want to push too far down there, but I need the money. We'll replenish and repair and maybe go for the Unicorn Gate, because yeah, we can push down and conquer there later. We just need to get to a stable point. Oh, Tharian's coming up here. Oh, great. Just what we need. Actual legendary lords coming up here. Eltharian's hit us here in the Tor as I'm pushing westward, which is annoying. I wanted to go for the Unicorn Gate. We're going to have to double back here and deal with Eltharian. He's got a Phoenix, but we should be alright. The Sword of Khaine is going to massively carry us in auto resolves now. Yeah, would you look at that? So we're going to be able to knock out... he's actually keeping pace level-wise. A decent Eltharian. We'll reoccupy it. A little bit back and forth. Annoying, but so be it. Legolas is currently controlling the Phoenix Gate. We might just have to take it. We might just have to beat these guys into submission to sue for peace, even though the minus 50% relations has gone down, because we're not at war with the guys that occupy the Unicorn Gate. Yeah. Let's push against Tor Ivres. Looks like Tyrion occupies most of it in the south now anyway. Instead of raising, let's occupy this time around in Tor Finu. And then we'll push towards the White Tower of Hoeth. And the port there as well. Yeah. It's just like we're not going to be out of peace with them.
Far beneath an archmage.
Oh, Tyrion's attacked me here. What? Well, look, you know what? We'll chuck a quick save and a hard save here, and we'll start episode 3 here tomorrow with a battle against Tyrion. Tyrion wants the Sword of Khaine for himself. That's kind of cool. Tyrion wants to go full Lunarian and take it off Durthu. So, episode 3 coming out tomorrow. Leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger for the Total War Rome 2. What? Total War Rome 2? Got Total War Rome 2 on the mind. That was the last series I recorded yesterday. The Total War Warhammer 2 Durthu campaign coming out tomorrow. Alright guys, take it easy. Unfortunately guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video. And feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.